Whoa, pull your way. Up. Oh, let it go, let it go. Welcome back to the channel. When last I left you guys, I think we were working on the floor behind me for the generator building. You can see behind me, we have insulated it. Me and Vaughn went to Fairbanks to pick up the 2-inch Owens Corning foam board. And you can see right here, we laid it all in there. So there's 2 layers of R10 foam. Right there, 2 layers. So we got R20 insulation in the floor. That's our pipe coming up. There's gonna be a wall going down the center, which is gonna divide this side over here, which is gonna be solar equipment, batteries, all that. And this side is gonna be the generator. So the plan now is to start, take the 1x material that we milled and start laying 1x on here for our floor. See where we get. We don't have enough 1x, so we're probably gonna have to get to the mill. But the plan for the floor is 1x material that we mill from the that we've milled from the logs, and then I have OSB 7/16 OSB sheeting that I'm gonna lay on top of that. I just want to get the OSB on there because I have it, and it'll give it extra strength. All right, so we're getting the subfloor laid down, or the deck laid down, the 1x's right now. So that's what we're doing. It's pretty rewarding to be able to see this come together and be all built from lumber that we cut down as a tree, milled on the mill, and now it's coming here and gonna be a building. It's amazing, but we're laying down the 1x's. You can see there we're partly done, and we're just gonna work our way across the floor. We're good. Let go, they're just gonna move. Yeah. Okay. It's just wild to think that you can mill and then just start building. All right, so we're down to our last 14.5 inches, and that's the problem, is it's 14.5 inches across. Let's see if I can get 14.5 inches across. And with the boards we have a 6-inch board and a 7-inch board, which will make it at 13 inches. And it'll only leave us with 1.25 inches or 1.5 inches. And so we're gonna go mill some 4-inch boards, and we're gonna run a 4-inch run, and then we'll change things up a little bit and hopefully get the bigger boards out here towards the edge of the building. So we got all the 1x material. We had to mill a little bit more today, but then we got just a few boards, and we were able to finish gluing and nailing down all the 1x material. Now we're going back and putting a second layer across the 1x's of 7/16 OSB. So that's what we're doing now. We're screwing that down all the way through the OSB, through the 1x's, down into the floor joists. So it should be a very solid floor. Okay, I'm good. Okay, so this is day 3 working on the generator building. We had to do I guess we got up this morning, and last night I kind of sorted out what lumber we had here. We needed 8-foot 2x6s, 10-foot 2x6s, and we're gonna get some 12s. So we went out, we did some logging this morning, fell a few more trees, and milled up a little bit of what we needed. And you can see behind me, we have the back wall laid out. Everything's cut to size. It's gonna be an 8-foot back wall with a 10-foot front wall, and then there's going to be a 6-foot roof extension off the back that's going to cover the fuel tank. So we got the back wall framed in, and we're just going to continue framing. So it's pretty cool. We're framing up the first permanent structure on our property from logs that we cut down, milled, and turned into lumber. It's pretty cool. You ready? Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Easy, easy. Whoa, pull your way. Up. No problem. Good right there? Yep. Okay. All right, good morning. It is like, I don't know, day 4 maybe of us working on this, or on the generator building. So here's where we're at. It is, I woke up this morning, I think about an hour ago it started raining. No rain in the forecast. It's just drizzly. It's just enough to get things wet. But we covered up everything with plastic because, well, we're back to getting OSB wet. So I need to frame up, or we need to nail together the wall that's covered under the plastic. All right, that's our front wall. And we have some friends coming over here a little later this afternoon or this later this morning to help us lift this wall, because this is a 10-foot tall, it's 20 feet long. It's got a header in it for an access port to the generator room, and so it's got a little more weight to it, and we just felt more comfortable having a few more hands. So I need to get this nailed together and stood up, or at least nailed together for now, and then we're gonna get out there and we need to mill a little bit more lumber for our sidewalls. So we almost have all the materials we need, but we do need a little bit more. So I'm gonna go down and fell a couple trees. I think I've got, oh, I don't know, 2 or 3 more trees out there that I want to fell, and then we'll hit the mill, get some milling done, and then hopefully by this afternoon we should have all the materials actually ready to go, and then it's just a matter of building. So pressure's on. My dad leaves this weekend, Saturday. Today is Wednesday. So sorry about not getting a video out last week, or this week, which you guys will be for last week, but it is crunch time. I don't have time to be stopping and editing. I want to get this building done. We need to get it dried in before winter. And I know it's like winter already. No, but I got it as much as possible before he leaves, before Dad leaves. And so that's where we're at. Good. Yep. Lower yours down a lot, and we're gonna twist this thing. Lower it down, 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 down. There.
Get this one here, so
yeah, hold on. Let me just nail the second one. Okay. Looks like the bottom one first, huh? Yep. Ooh, that's a tough one. That's good. Right, there we are. Yeah, that got it. Well, all right, you guys can see behind me, we got the front wall stood up right back there. And wow, it didn't work like I thought it was. Unfortunately, I did not film it. I didn't think to take the camera out. And I had our friends come over to help us out that are probably starting some property. They're a half mile or so kind of across the way, but they came over to help us stand this front wall. It was just too heavy. We had a tractor involved, and I gotta say, it was a complete nightmare. I didn't think to separate the wall into just 2 walls, so it's a 20-foot wall, 10 feet tall. We could have easily lifted it if we had just broke it in half to 10-foot sections, but we tried to stand it all at once. It didn't work, and I didn't get it on film, but basically what happened was the wall split down the middle, and when we tried to kind of catch half of it, the half on this side, or the half on the other side that has the, over here, this half over here, just blew apart. The whole thing blew apart, and complete nightmare. Anyways, we ended up getting it up in 10-foot sections. So we tore the wall in half, put it back up, and you can see in the middle there, let's see if I can get that. Okay, you can see right there the 2 studs that are next to each other right there. That is because that's the 2 separate walls where they join each other. So we were able to stand it up in 10-foot sections and get the wall standing. So now, all right, so we got it stood up in 10-foot sections, and whew, I guess I'm glad I didn't film it. I don't know. I wish I kind of would have had the camera on just so we could have documented the catastrophe, the train wreck that happened. But it's up, and now we're gonna sheet it. We gotta get it square. We've already plumbed everything. We gotta get it square, and we're gonna throw some sheeting on it just to keep it held together. I think we need to still get on the mill and mill a little bit of material that we logged this morning, and then we should be able to build the side walls. We're moving slow but surely. Again, Dad leaves on Saturday. I only have until Saturday, so we got to get this thing busted out, or at least as far as we can, so I can utilize his help. All right, let's get it done. Okay, so we sheeted the back wall, and we're getting ready to, we got to sturdy up this front wall that fell apart. We re-put it back together, but because we put it back together in 2 10-foot sections, we need to pin the 2 walls together, nail the studs together, and then we got a few more clean up nail things. We got to put some more nails in, and then we need to sheet the front wall just to get things sturdied up so that they don't fall over. Okay, I haven't had a chance to film really, but let me show you what we've gotten done on the generator building. We've just been working. We've had to cut down some trees. We've had to mill. I don't even know what day we're on this building, but we had to do a little bit of milling this morning and then jump right into it. But here's what we have. So we just finished putting up these 2 side walls. You can see on the front, we got the sheeting on the front, and we sheeted right across the openings, the door opening and all that. We haven't quite finished the sheeting up top here, which we're going to wait on. We're probably going to put the roof on first. So it's exciting to have the building to the stage it's at. My dad only has 1 more day here, so that's why I haven't been filming too much. I've been rushing around, just trying to use the time we have to get things done, to get this building in a situation where I can leave it for a few weeks, because we're headed home to Wasilla for a week. So he can take care of a few things, and then I got to take him to the airport. And then Vaughn and myself are going to be up caribou hunting, and we're not sure how long we're going to be gone doing that. So I'm not sure when we're going to get back. Probably be a couple weeks before we get back to this. And I want to make sure that it's somewhat weatherproof. So anyways, that's where we're at with the building. And we're going to try to get the side sheeted here, and hopefully tomorrow try and slap the roof on. Or far as I can nail. All right, nail it right there. All right, so you can see behind me, right up there, we got the double top plates on, and now we can finish either sheeting or putting our roof rafters on. And since Dad's leaving in a day, I want the roof rafters on to get this roof in, try to get it dried in as best as possible. So we're headed to the roof rafters. We got 2x8 roof rafters. The roof overall is going to be 18 feet by 24 or 22 feet. So it depends on how much overhang I decide to have on the sides. We have an 8-foot extension going off the back. It was gonna be a 6-foot extension. We're gonna have an 8-foot extension, so I have basically a 20-foot by 8-foot roof, like an awning over the back where I can store stuff out of the snow and the weather in the wintertime. So working on the roof rafters, that's where we're at. All right, well, it's the final day I have with my dad. And that means it's the final day for our build on the generator building. Last night, oh, right here behind me, right there, that's our rafter. And last night after dinner, came out here, I got a chance to set the rafter up and then figure out the bird mouth notches and just how we're gonna do everything. So it should be really fairly quick today to be able to get the joists or the rafters up there. So we're doing 2x8 rafters, 24 on center. We're gonna sheet it with OSB, and then I have some metal or tin that's gonna be going on top of the roof. So it's gonna be a tin roof. So we're gonna do a 1-foot overhang all the way around. Now, if the back of the building is going to be an 8-foot extension or an 8-foot overhang, kind of a roof, we do not have the materials to complete that. So we're just gonna work on the main building and get that so that when we're gone for a couple of weeks here, that we'll be able to not worry about the rain getting in there and puddling up and ruin the OSB and all that. So that's the goal today, is to get the rest of the rafters up. I've got a template cut, so now I just need to mimic that template. I better get busy. We got a day. It started out, it's probably 7 in the morning right now. It's pretty nice out. I don't know what the temperature is, but I'm in a t-shirt, so it's pretty warm. But it is supposed to get clouded over and possibly rain today, so let's get busy. "22 inches. We need 14, Dad." What's up, Otter Pop? What's up, buddy? All right. Worked out pretty awesome. We got all of our rafters on and anchored down. We anchored them with screws, with truss screws right through there, up through the double top plate and into the rafter. So it's looking good. All right, so we're gonna fill the ends here with bird blocking here and up here. There'll be bird blocking up there or just blocking to fill in the gap. And then time to get to sheeting it. It looks like we got a good start of the day today, and we should be able to get the sheeting on. Hopefully it doesn't rain today. It doesn't look like it's going to. Clouds are slowly moving in, but awesome. It's looking good. Okay, so it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe 1:30 or something like that, but you can see behind me up there, we got the rafters put in, all the bird blockings put in, and down the side, right over there, you can see that we put in the stub outs for the fly rafters. The fly rafters are just the overhang. We have a 1 foot overhang all the way around the building. So you can see down there, 1 foot overhang, 1 foot overhang, and then there's also 1 foot overhang over there. And then, as I've said before, off the back, we are going to be building, not right now, but eventually we're going to be building an 8 foot overhang off the back. So I think the next thing we're going to do is hang up the fascia board, the board that connects all of those and all of those. We'll be hanging the fascia board next. And then after fascia board, we're going to sheet it. We're going to get this roof sheeted and at least some tar paper on it before we leave. All right, pass it on up.
I can set this on my shoulder and hold it.
All right, here we go. Oh, let it go, let it go. Before we do this again, here's what I got to do. I have to let go of it. I have to get my hand under it. I can't keep it from turning.
I know. Don't do anything until I say to do something, okay?
It's fine. All right, here we go.
Okay, now I've got it steadied up here.
Is it where it needs to be?
It will be, yes it is. I've got it, so just do what you need to do to get it screwed in.
All right. Lift it. It was a little bit of work, but we got the fascia board on, and that's what it looks like. So next thing we're going to do is sheet the building. So we got to get the sheeting on the building. We already have the sheeting on the tractor. I think we have enough sheets. You can see the back is just flush because we're going to be running, like I said, an 8 foot roof off the back. But that's going to require us to have some posts in here, some pier blocks, and some other things that I don't have right now. So right now we're just going to lift the sheeting up there, start sheeting this roof, and get this done. I think it's probably 2:30 in the afternoon, maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're running out of time. We still got to clean things up around here before we head back to Wasilla to get Dad on the airplane so he can fly back to Colorado. It's been a busy couple days. We're tired, but we'll get it done.
Okay, now we gotta get on that stupid slip piece. cut a 5-foot chunk off that. Or no,
3-footer.
chunk.
I will draw it up. You got it?
Yep.
Like that. There. There. We're good there. We're good there. That's down. There goes my tape. We're good. Before I let this gun go, can you think of anything else we need to nail? I can't think of anything.
Tar paper down there.
Yep.
We got the roofing paper on in the nick of time right before my dad had to leave. We used a paper called Pro 20. Not exactly tar paper, but excellent stuff. Guys, thanks for watching the video. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and I'll see you on the next one.